right, step one, take the tires off. So in order to do that, we need a pry bar to get the beauty cap off. There's a notch back in the back, right there. There's a couple of them on a couple sides. You put that in there, you just boop, pry it out, and it comes off. Okay. Step two. This is a 21. For your basic knowledge, all Super Duties, they're all 21s. Chevy, I don't know. Ford, I know. Okay, so we are going to change our rear brakes. This happens to be a 2012 Ford. Okay, now that we have both of our tires off, now we have to take the caliper off. Okay, there are 2 bolts on that, and one on the top, one on the bottom. They are 16 millimeter. We're going to take those out, and then we're going to pry off the caliper. Alright, so this is what you should have now. Okay, want to make sure that these move nice and freely like that, both top and bottom. Okay. So these are new brake pads. And these are old brake pads. So I think they were due. Yeah. About, you know, a year or so ago. All right. Now, with these comes this little clip. Now when you put these on, they don't go on that way. These go on in the same curvature as the rotor. They do not go on this way, nor do they fit. Now, this goes on like this, and then this is gone. Then this, there's a line here in, or the caliper arm. That's this line here. Okay, this piece goes up against that line. So we utilize this guy here, that's the top, and then this one here, it's the bottom. So both this and this are on the same side. Now you wrestle with this for the next 20 minutes. That's amazing. This is the first time that's ever happened to me. All right. Now this one goes over here like that on that side. In the same grooves and the same notch that's here, okay, goes the same way. So this one sits like this, okay, and then this one sits like that. So again, both tabs are facing the same direction. This one's harder because you can't really see anything back there. Holy smokes, YouTube. That actually went in there. Alright, now what you have to do is you have to squish this down. This piece here has to come down to here on both. These are your pistons. It's a dual piston caliper because there's two pistons. Okay, so we have to squish this down. Now how we do that is, hopefully you can see that. Let's see. Without dropping this, I'm going to take the old brake pad. I'm going to put it back where it goes. Okay. Now in this particular setup, this is very difficult because the hose that goes to this caliper is like 2 inches long. Alright, now I'm hoping, nope, you can't see that. I'm going to have to hold this up here. Alright, so we use the old brake pad, take a C-clamp, we clamp it from underneath the caliper. I hate LED lights, I really do. They make they're so bright and then they make a shadow, it's terrible. Okay, so you clamp it like this and then you just squeeze it down. And I apologize for the terrible lighting. Usually T is here holding the camera and the lights and doing all that stuff, but my buddy's gone, so I have to do it myself. I can't hold it. I'm hoping you can see that. And you turn this until these guys come down, until they're flush. And you do it, you take your time doing it, you don't do it fast. Alright, until it stops. And you can see that it stops pretty flush. Okay, it won't go any farther than that. Undo your clamp, pull your brake pad out, throw it away. Now you can take your caliper, slide it back on. Like so. Okay, and then you can reinstall your two 16mm bolts. And these don't have to be crushed tight. They should be tight, but they don't have to be crushed tight. I know some guys have, so hopefully you can see that there's a bolt here and then there's a bolt here. This is a 16mm. Passenger side down is tightened, driver side up is tightened. There you go. Okay, and that's how you change pads on an F350 Dually. The shop inspector is inspecting. He says All right, everything looks copacetic. Now let's go feed me. All right? Exactly, that's what I thought. All right, we'll be right back.